What's up, bro? MP. He about to tear the roof off.
It's going in!
MP in the house. Kicks, MP. What's up,
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Shaking, MP.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
They got your back! You got nothing but love for you! They got...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Sacramento Kings. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Christian Brown out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Snow in at the point guard position. And for San Antonio, they've got Castle, and it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Here we go.
And it'll be the Kings off the tip.
You got it. Hit me, I'm open.
Now Alexander Walker.
I got him.
Pass to Snow. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's Smith. Lets it fly. Snow gets the bucket.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. And for a franchise that was down for so long, it must be nice to be a Kings fan these days, RJ.
Brian, the team has a strong core and direction consistently in the postseason mix. It is a breath of fresh air for Kings fans who have endured the previous 2 decades.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. The dude. Brown grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Here's Snow. Drains the triple. Snow's got 10 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Castle. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
The Kings have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. To 3, Smith. Rebound by San Antonio. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's the dude. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Ooh, ripped away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Castle. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Snow, coming off a 22-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Here's the dude. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Snow. 12 points for him. Pass to Aiden. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the take. Here's the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. Westbrook outside. Here's the dude. Shot clock at 6. The three. And Victor Wembanyama gets a three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Snow, the pass to Aiden. To the wing, right side. Here's Snow. And a missed layup. Here's the dude. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. And he comes up with a bucket. And so here's Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Up and in on the layup. The dude's got 9 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smith outside. Pass to Snow. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Sohan outside, launches a three, pure from three-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Here's Snow. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Snow's got 19 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Sacramento. Trailing by 4. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
He gets it in there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kings trail by 6. Here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Here's Porter. The shot off that time. Sohan with some nice D. The dude passes to Webb. Now here's Sohan. Here's the dude. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Sacramento calls timeout. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, Sacramento, they're just... San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That one goes. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Left side Porter. Floats one up. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Westbrook outside. Pass to the dude. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From inside. And no good, trying to use the glass.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Sinks it from distance.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Porter. The dude's shot is off.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Kings trail by 11. Snow, the pass to Porter. On the wing, Alexander Walker, hounded by Westbrook. Mobo can't hit.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And Sacramento with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Ayton, and it's Smith in for Porter Jr. Smith outside. Pass to Snow. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple.
they've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lillard passes to Westbrook. Here's the dude. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Kings trail by 13. Over to the wing. Here's Snow. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Westbrook, the pass to the dude. Back to Westbrook. Here's the dude, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's the dude. The offensive rebound. Lillard passes to the dude. Back to Lillard. Another shot. Let's go with a three. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
And the Kings call time here. A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Up top, Alexander Walker. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Snow, the pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the drive. Rebound by San Antonio. The dude's got rebound #8 here already in the game. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
A truly selfless big. Wemby will make all the smart passes.
Smith outside. Pass to Snow. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in. Snow's got 23.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Snow. And here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Snow. Goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Here's Snow. Picked by Carter. There's the three. Snow gets the bucket, and he's got 28 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Outside Carter. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Sacramento. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. You take a look at the Spurs. They're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
I love how they've kept the ball moving.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Westbrook in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to the dude. Down low, knocked loose. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Brown grabs the board. Kings trail by 15. Here's Snow. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
So he gets them both. San Antonio leading by 13. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. The dude's got 29 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smith outside. Pass to Snow. And the shot goes. Snow's got 4 points this quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Lets it fly. Rebound by Sacramento.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. The shot misses. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Smith outside. Pass to Snow. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. Launches it. The dude with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so here's Sacramento. 17-point game. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Snow, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And the basket is good. The dude's got 33 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Westbrook. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 35.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Smith. Back to Alexander Walker. Ayton, a screen on Westbrook. Alexander Walker drops in the three. Alexander Walker's got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Give him 35. Can't connect from short range. Here's Snow to the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. For 3, Westbrook. He buries it from 3. Westbrook's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kings trail by 19. Snow, the pass to Alexander Walker. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Brown. And that one is stuffed right through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Pass to the dude. Here's Phillips. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Castle. Six on the shot clock from outside the arc. The dude's shot is off. Kings trail by 21. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Snow. 33 points for him. Smith outside. Pass to Ayton. From about 16. Rebounded by the Spurs. The dude's got rebound number 11. Here's Kolek. Here's the dude. 37 points for him. And he gets the bucket. The dude's got 39.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Ayton with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Snow, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the dude, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to the dude. Here's Kolek. Here's the dude. Soft touch off the glass. The dude's got 41.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And a two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Snow, no good.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 45 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Snow. Here's Brown from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Good on the bucket. The dude's got 47 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Porter. He's got 5. No good on the quick 3. Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Well, Sacramento is shooting 40% since the break to the paint. Porter, the pass to Aiden. Here's Mobo. Smith outside. 1:27 left in the third. Porter's shot is off.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And so here's Sacramento. .107 left in the third quarter. Pass to Webb. Here's the dude. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Outside Porter. Looking to get it going. Ayton passes to Dawkins. 6 to shoot. Pass to Porter. Here's Mobo. The rebound by Phillips. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Porter. He's got 5. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Porter's got 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so the San Antonio Spurs already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kevin Porter. Wendell Carter is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Mobo in at the 4. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
P. Hottest team in the land coming through.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
You guys rule! That's what
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Moving through November in a fresh new season filled with young talent, we're keeping our eye on the rookie talent all across the NBA and how they've been playing. So, that in mind, here's a look at the Rookie Race Watch to see who might be in the running for the Rookie of the Year later on down the road. As soon as the season started, he started impacting games with his play. That's rare to see from a rookie, and that's why he's number 4 for us.
And he has had a dynamic start to his first season of NBA basketball. He might not be at the top of that list, but he has been great all the same.
Well, he's waited his whole life for this, and he is enjoying it. You can see it. You've got to love the enthusiasm and energy he's playing with right now. Very, very impressive.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Wiggins is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And for the Spurs, we've got Jeremy Sohan. He's out there with Castle. The dude out there with Wembanyama. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
The dude. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now DiVincenzo. On the wing, Wiggins. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Anunoby outside. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's the dude. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. To the wing on the left. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. To the paint. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
That one right up against the shot clock, but Victor says, I got you.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Wiggins outside. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's the dude. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
McGee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's the dude, Wembanyama, trying to free himself up. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now, here's DiVincenzo. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And they are top 10 in steals. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
And that top 5 assist ranking you brought up, Greg, it shows the kind of chemistry this team has. They don't get caught up in individual play. They're all working together. Here's Wiggins. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Anunoby. To halt the run. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
They get it back. Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Denver making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's the dude. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 7. It's Allen on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And here's McGee. Now here's Allen. Anunoby left side. Allen up top. Defended by Sohan. Allen in the post. Sohan's there.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for San Antonio. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's the dude. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Pass to the dude. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Allen outside. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And that one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Wiggins. Still scoreless. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Duke. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail by 11. DiVincenzo kicks to McGee. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And Denver again with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Sohan. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Westbrook's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Castle. Allen outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Allen. McGee is screen on Vassell. Allen's shot is off. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's DiVincenzo after the made shot from the dude. McGee against Wembanyama. Allen for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Allen's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the dude, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Offensive rebound. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to McGee. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Vassell.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. So on the floor for Denver, they've got OG Anunoby. McGee out there with Jokic. Then there's Allen. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Alvarado. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the dude. And he banks in the layup. The dude's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Allen. 8 points for him. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's the dude. He's got 25. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. Shoots over McGee, and it's San Antonio with another.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Anunoby, following the bucket by the Spurs. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
San Antonio with the ball. Denver able to drain the 3. Good on the bucket. And that's now 27 points for the dude.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Wiggins comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Anunoby. He had 13 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jokic passes to DiVincenzo. He can't hit that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. That's good from the dude. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored 53 points and had a season high in boards. He was doing work on the glass. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
McGee, he's checked in for Denver. Denver's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good, the dude. 31 points for the dude.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lillard against DiVincenzo. Pass to McGee. Now Anunoby to end the run. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Lillard, the pass to the dude. Denver grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Wiggins. Todd's checked in for McGee. The Nuggets trail by 21. Anunoby outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. There's the triple. That shot misses.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And they recover it. And the shot goes in.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Wiggins outside. Anunoby outside. Wiggins kicks to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. And you look at the dude, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
This isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And again, Denver no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Kings. Pass to Wiggins. The three for DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. DiVincenzo's got 7. Here's the dude. And he drops it in from the low post.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Spurs leading by 21. The dude misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Wiggins. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. And Todd slams it in.
A versatile.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
You just love the patience.
Dude, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Gas, MP. Get in there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the quick three. Spurs leading by 19. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Nuggets head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's the dude. Then it's Castle. That's the San Antonio 5. He takes it in. He gets it in there. 36 points for the dude.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Here's the dude. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Phillips, he's checked in for the Spurs. Webb comes in for Sohan. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Here's the dude, defended by DiVincenzo. Good. The dude's got 39.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Denver passing it around. Anunoby outside. Pass to Jokic. Launches a three. And again, Denver no good. Spurs leading by 23. Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 6th assist on the night. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 4th in rebounding. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Here's Castle. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
To stop the drought, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
And Jokic drops them both. Wembanyama with it. He's got 6. Pass to the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. From downtown. No good on the shot. Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Phillips, the pass to Webb. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
He's checked in for Webb. And the Nuggets making a change here. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Wiggins. He's out there with Jokic. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with OG Anunoby.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And here is DiVincenzo. Anunoby outside. DiVincenzo with the screen for Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's the dude. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Denver now. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise, a familiar place to be.
We've seen him do this a lot. He's almost into the top 5 on the all-time 40-point game list. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Kolek.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a...
So it's the Spurs now. Inside. Westbrook kicks to Vassell. Westbrook passes to the dude. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Vassell, the pass to the dude. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 43 points for the dude.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling
when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
Shaking, MP.
MP in the house.
We know MP came ready to play.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4 spot. And for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy, and it's Hawkins in at the 2-guard spot. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Murray, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Shot clock at 2. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game here. No good on the second free throw. Pass to Castle, outside Wembanyama. Second chance shot, count it.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's the dude to the middle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Hawkins. 13 points in the win against Dallas. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Hawkins. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pelicans trail by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Pelicans head coach. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be a fool's errand.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Wembanyama. In the game against Denver, very impressive. 2 points. That one goes.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray passes to Robbie. Here's the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's the dude, defended by Murray. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. The dude passes to Westbrook. Spurs need to get one up here.
That missed aside. They're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. Craig finds Murray. To win the cold spell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Pass to Craig. Here's Hawkins. Left side, Craig. From deep. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Castle, defended by Murray. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Craig. Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
The dude's shot is off.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Murray with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
I love the decisiveness from Hawkins. He's skilled at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's the dude, defended by Murray. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not at early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court well or poorly.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Westbrook. He's perfect from the line this time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 10. This one for three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
The dude. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Here's Hawkins. There's a screen beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The dude's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9. For three. Murray, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the dude. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Murray deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. No good there. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's the dude. There's the drive. And he gets it to go. The dude's got 10 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And here's New Orleans now. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Roddy. Outside Jones. Can they get it? Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
1:25 left to play in the first. And it's Webb with a rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Roddy. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And miss after miss right now. Here's Webb. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Herb Jones out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Kispert, and it's Misi in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's the dude. Misi grabs the board. And the Pelicans shooting just 21% from the floor. Jones drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. Second, the Spurs.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Phillips is checked in for San Antonio. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Jones from outside. Counted from distance. Jones has got 6.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Inside. Pass to the dude. Basket counts. The dude's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Jones. Here's Robbie. Pass to Jones.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
From 12 feet, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's the dude. He's got 21. Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Phillips. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Roddy. Kispert outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Here's Jones, following the bucket by the Spurs. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The quickness of Jones, a challenge for the defense.
Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. San Antonio shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Jones from outside. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 11.
When it comes to his scoring, that pull-up jumper is one of Jones' signature moves.
Pass to Phillips. Misi grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
I know Jones would love to score like this every night. He always has that intensity to his game.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by New Orleans.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Kispert. Outside Jones. 4-3. Here's Misi. The rebound by Phillips. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The dude gets the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Misi. Outside Johnson. Kispert, the pass to Jones. And there it is for him. Jones has got 12 now in this quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's the dude. And he's got 28 now. Here's Castle, defended by Jones. From behind the arc. And Castle with the 3. Castle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Nuggets, put on a show. He scored 45 points and helped their cause with 4 rebounds as well. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Jones. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this.
Oh!
Wow.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Hawkins, the pass to Craig. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The dude gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Pelicans shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Roddy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Webb. Here's Kolek, puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Lets a 3 fly. Knocks down the long J.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Down low. Tries from 6 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
To the paint. Roddy. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's the dude. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Craig's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray passes to Roddy. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Craig. 3-pointer. Sohan with a rebound. Here's the dude. He's got 34. Knocks it loose. Shot from 12. Here's Kolek. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
34 seconds left in the first half. Murray for 3. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sohan outside. Pass to the dude. Back to Sohan. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Sohan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
I got him.
Murray inside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Basket's good. Castle's got 14.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Craig. Rebound San Antonio. The dude's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. The dude's got 36 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Takes a 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Yes, it's good. Give him 8.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Pelicans cleared away.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Roddy, the pass to Hawkins. Now Murray. Back to Craig. Pass to Hawkins. They kick it out to Murray. 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And the basket by Castle.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
Outside Murray. Craig inside. From downtown, he drops it from range.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to the dude. Westbrook outside. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And Craig pulls it down.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Shoots a fadeaway. And another basket for New Orleans. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Murray. No one near him. Doesn't go for him.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Murray finds Craig. Here's Hawkins. Outside Murray. The three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Murray, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. That's the Pelicans' 5.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Here's the dude. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Here's the dude. Here he goes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Murray. Back to Craig. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Roddy, he's checked in for Jones. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
They get it back. Pass to Castle. Takes the 3. No luck on that one.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Craig passes to Murray. Here's Roddy. Outside Craig. Clock at 6. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Castle. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And New Orleans shooting 40% so far in this one. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
The dude gets the bucket.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
And here's New Orleans now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he banks in the layup.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Well, Stan, you coach some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
And here's New Orleans now. Hawkins, the pass to Murray. Off target with the 3.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Hawkins. Over Castle. Connects on the foul line jumper.
It's not often, but Hawkins will take these mid-range looks when they come his way.
Castle Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
To the inside. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Craig. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Murray. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter, and the layup is good off the glass.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the dude.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Hawkins. Shot clock at 6 for 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The dude. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's McGowan's in at the 2-guard spot. And for San Antonio, we've got the dude, Webb, out there with Castle. And it's Phillips in at the power forward position. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the dude.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Irving dishes to Davis. Out left to the wing. Here's McGowan's. And here's Washington outside. A rebound by Phillips. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Davis. The dude misses. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gafford passes to McGowan. Can't connect from short range.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Phillips. Here's the dude. He's covered by Washington. There's the pick. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
Outside, Davis. Dallas moving it around. Outside, Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The dude passes to Phillips. Over to the left wing. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Spurs. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here is Davis after the made shot from the dude. Davis kicks to Washington. 2 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving for the 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Webb. Pass to the dude. Over Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Irving. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
So it's the Spurs now, following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Castle. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And yes, it's good. 10 points for the dude.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so here is Dallas. Here's McGowan's. Still yet to score. Irving up top. Misses from short range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the dude. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Hardy, he's checked in for Washington. Now, here is Irving. His last outing with 20 points. McGowan's. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
The dude misses. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He finished with 52 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nobody near Irving. Dallas again missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Game against New Orleans. The dude out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Webb. And it's Phillips in at the 5 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now, here's Washington. After the miss from the dude, Washington passes to Martin to the left side wing. Here's Hardy. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hardy's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And that one's good, the dude.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Pass to Martin. Webb against Washington. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And that one's good, the dude.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Beyond the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Dallas moving it around. From deep Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's the dude out to the wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Dallas making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Hardy. He had 27 points last game. It's not going to go for him. Here's the dude, covered by Martin. Wembanyama, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Washington. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Washington's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Here's the dude. Williamson with the block. Outside, Martin. Pass to Hardy. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Phillips into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Phillips has got his first 2 points. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And the Mavericks call time here. Reddish, he's checked in for Dallas. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Reddish. Stolen by Webb. Pass to the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Another shot. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Martin. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the dude. And there it is for him. The dude's got 20 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hardy passes to Richards. Pass to Martin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Victor Wembanyama. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's right around 13 points a night, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Nick Richards. And Irving subbed in for Williamson. And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Hardy passes to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice defense from the dude. Here's San Antonio now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Hardy. 8 points for him. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Castle. Pass to the dude. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Martin. Webb against Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's the dude. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels, Ernie, to surprised. Check it out. Like Shaq, show me highly surprised.
What?
Okay. Now, mildly surprised.
What?
And now, Shaq, pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. See what I'm saying, Ernie?
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Oh. No, nothing surprised me.
And there you have it. Outstanding. As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
San Antonio trailing here, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Irving. And it's McGowan's in at the 2. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And the basket by Webb.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Webb.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Inside, here's Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
So he gets them both.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from the dude. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Drives to the hoop, and easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 19 points.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the three-pointer from the dude. Back to Irving. Stolen by Webb. Here's the dude. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Dallas calls timeout. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving kicks to Davis. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one's good, the dude.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Irving. 19 points in the game. Pass to McGowens. Irving against Webb. Shot to stop the run. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to single digits, and a much-needed basket there from Irving.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And that one's good, the dude.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Irving with the ball. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now, here is Irving. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Here's Washington. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Webb. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Washington. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Irving passes to Washington. The tray. Dallas again missing. San Antonio leading by 15. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
That bucket in no time at all. Webb's got 8 here in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. And it's off from 3-point range. Wembanyama against Irving. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Another miss by Irving.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Dallas shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Irving passes to McGowens. Davis kicks to Washington. Off target from outside.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's McGowens. 6 points for him. Outside, Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Gafford throws it down.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
To the paint. Here's the dude. Good. he hits again.
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place. Here's McGowan. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 6th assist on the night. And that one's good. The dude's got 43 points.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Irving passes to Gafford. Back to Irving. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
And the basket by Castle.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Irving passes to Davis. Irving surveying the floor. It's good. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's the dude. 43 points in the game. Shoots. And another basket for San Antonio.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Mavericks trail by 21. And here is Gafford. 6 points for him. Pass to Irving. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Washington. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
San Antonio leading by 21. Here's the dude. Plays it up and banks it in. The dude's got 45 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Irving against Webb. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jeremy Sohan, and it's Phillips in at the 5. And that's who's in the game.
Yo, move around.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
you.